What is going on, my Cardano friends? It is your friend Jack here, and in today's video, we're going to be going over Cardano, the latest news, and also the battle of decentralization. First things first, before we start the video, if you want to stake with the Jack stake pool to earn passive ADA on your ADA, you can do so. And keep in mind, Jack stake pool is now updated to the latest version of Cardano, getting ready to head into our first point of this video, which is the latest node version 1.35.4. If you don't know what this is essentially the version that is voting to go into the new era of Cardano, the Conway era. I talked about this all in yesterday's video, but essentially it's allowing a lot more interoperability between Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all types of other blockchains. So if you want to know more all about it, then definitely check out that video. I'll leave a link down in the description. But it is pretty big, it's pretty important, and right now it could happen as early as this February. Now, there's not a crazy amount of news going on right now, to be honest, but there is some major things happening. Cardano, they're continuing to build, and that is the deployment of new features on dApps. The Indigo DAO has whitelisted iETH, or Synthetic Ethereum, the first new asset since Indigo's protocol's view and launch, and you can now use Synthetic Ethereum in their platform. If we go here and scroll down, you can see we have Synthetic Bitcoin, Synthetic Ethereum, and there's Synthetic Stablecoin, which is doing really good in terms of PEG, and it's just doing overall very good. Everything on the iAsset side is doing pretty awesome. I have a full tutorial on Indigo Protocol if you need help with this, but it's really nice to see dApps of this quality, and even their DAO is functioning correctly and adding things and listing assets controlled by the DAO. So pretty awesome. I like this development. Indigo Protocol is an awesome protocol. Lots of people are getting arbitrages, I'm sure, on the new asset, which is Ethereum, and making some money. And also keep in mind, someone's making money, someone is losing money. So be safe out there. Nonetheless, things like Indigo Protocol are pushing Cardano's DeFi forward. And speaking of DeFi, another DeFi update, which I kind of missed, I haven't talked about in quite a while, is Genius Yield. They have recently deployed half of the staking or ISPO rewards, I believe it was half, to the people who are staking with their pools. And this was on January 2nd. And they also have their staking dApp live on mainnet. So you can essentially go to it, stake your Genesis with your NFTs and boost them and lock them up to earn more Gens tokens for when their platform does launch. These will be, I believe, integrated into the platform and have different types of utilities. Speaking of DeFi, we also have Axo releasing a pretty big news post about their airdrop and how you will have to KYC to claim the Axo tokens from the airdrop. However, all of the ADA that you would have earned is now been sent back to your wallet automatically, and then some because of some bonuses they have put in there from not taking any profits and putting their rewards back into the rewards of the delegates. So that is good. You get your ADA, you can still claim your Axo if you KYC. And overall, I know this is a lot of controversy around this, but Axo, in my opinion, is developing a platform to last for the long future and bring in institutional investors. So having the option to KYC or not to use the platform is good. However, you will have to KYC to claim your Axo tokens, which for some people may not be ideal. I have a full video on this as well, but I thought it was pretty big news considering Axo is one of the most anticipated dApps coming to Cardano and one of the dApps that I think will change the fate of Cardano in a very good trajectory and put it in a very good spot going forward. Finally, in this video, I want to take the last bit to talk about maybe a downward trajectory and the possibility that things need to be fixed and things aren't perfect here on Cardano, because they absolutely are not. Nothing is perfect. However, there's a lot of good things in Cardano, and Cardano is doing in crypto and blockchains the best job of any, in my opinion. That's why I invest in Cardano. I make videos on Cardano every single day. But there's different methodologies for improving Cardano and fixing things. And taking an approach where not everything is perfect is probably a good idea when we're trying to build something at scale that the whole world is going to use. This user on Twitter, Ada Josephine Ada, has been talking a lot lately about decentralization and the shell layer of Cardano not being complete. Essentially, instigating a lot of people on Twitter, even the founder of Cardano, Charles Hoskinson, and other people, that maybe we should go back to the drawing board here. Maybe we have to go back, and we can't go anywhere forward because everything is not as decentralized as we thought. The hard forks are kind of a manual draw over or push, and the keys still hold to the kingdom. One of the three founding partners, IOHK, still holds them. So there's a lot of different things going on here, and also at the same times, come the end of Shelley era, we expect Cardano to be 50 to 100 times more decentralized than other large blockchain networks, with the incentive scheme designed to reach equilibrium around 1,000 stake pools. So right now, there's 3,000 stake pools on Cardano. 1,000 of them are not over 10 million stake. So essentially, some of the rewards system is not right. It's a bit broken, and it incentivizes multi-pool operators, so not necessarily decentralization. If those multi-pool operators would go out to single pools, then yes, 1,000 stake pools and 1,000 different entities would likely be a very good thing. But right now, only 500 stake pools have more than 10 million stakes, so there's some problems. I don't think Shelley era is complete either, and I think we should think about this. But also remember that Cardano is doing things a lot better than every other blockchain. However, there's still always room for improvement. And if we're going to be the DeFi of the world, or financial operating system of the world, and helping bank the unbanked and doing all these crazy things, there has to be incentives set up to encourage decentralization so no one can tamper with it. No one can take it down if things go sideways or things don't go the way that someone big in power doesn't want to go. This should be censor resistance, and that's the point of Cardano. So having a decentralized layer is the most important thing, and that's why this topic is so profound and so voiced out by a lot of people. But if you have no idea what I'm talking about, or you do and you want to comment on it, then feel free to in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on decentralization, Cardano, how big of an impact or how lasting you think crypto will be without decentralization aspects, and where you think maybe the rest of crypto outside of Cardano and Cardano is going on the curve of decentralization. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. It's been your friend Jack. Peace out.